was seeing if I could hold my breath throughout the commercial there. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Bedard here, streaming live from Southern California. Don't know where you're at. If you found me on Ustream, India, UK, Canada, Florida, California knows how to party. Hey, I love my job. I work from home. It's what I'm doing right now. I'm streaming live. I'm trying to be a newscaster. Not really, because I think newscasters suck. You know, all these freaking news shows that come on, whether it's ABC, it's CBS, it's like, you know, 30 seconds of nothing, of just crap all day long. One report after another, and people watch it all day, and I'm like, my God, what did you learn? What did you learn by watching all these talking heads on TV? Nothing. None of them teach you anything. In fact, I believe they were the vehicles that took us to the point where we're at now. Okay? The bankers rode these guys, and everybody else that has scammed every American in the country did it through the news, and did it through these talking heads, these experts, so-called experts, these paid puppets. Okay? So, I want to cut through the bullshit. I want to tell the truth. I want to fight for the Main Street guys, the people that are suffering on Main Street, whether that's in America here, Canada, wherever. Everybody seems to be suffering in this, what I feel is depression. And I think to get out of it, we need to make money. And that's what these shows are going to focus on from here on out, is making money online, working from home. And then of course we're going to report the problems, we're going to have some rants. It's going to show my lifestyle, what I do, and I'm walking the talk. So, I like to have videos, Johnny Cash, some songs. We have Hurt, God's Gonna Hunt You Down, one of my favorite artists of all time. You know, I feel like I'm the Johnny Cash of bloggers out there, blogging for the downtrodden, the people struggling. You know, that's gonna be what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna help people with my websites and try to give them hope. And maybe you're, you know, not losing your home and you're finding me on Ustream and you're just looking to video blog, or you want to start a blog like me and make money online. You know, there's other websites I got going on, and there's other ideas, so I'm looking to network with people such as yourself and hopefully give you ideas. You know, it wasn't easy to get this thing streaming and, you know, where we could add audio. I know we had the telephone call suck today, but you know, I got a producer, Paul, working here with me. I got my son working. I got another guy, a kid I hired, 17 years old, that's going to be working with me, uploading videos onto the internets, you know, like YouTube and the different video search engines. So I'm going to show you guys how we do it all day long. All right? So you're going to learn something every single day if you want to tune in. It's going to start from 7 or 8 in the morning until we go home at night. All right?
That's it.
You ready for it?
I'm very ready.
All right, Paul's ready. Okay, let's go ahead and finish off with this mortgage news, foreclosure. We're going to have a short show today, but I wanted to talk about brokers going to prison. Mortgage brokers, call them cock brokers. There's real estate brokers that could be in that same category. Appraisers are going to prison, and it just seems like this is going to be the year that they do go. Here in Riverside, I've got a story here. Let me pull it up. I'm sorry. Okay. HUD is hit with a fraud of $29 million. So this mortgage broker that got sentenced here in Riverside County to 13 years in federal prison defrauded HUD out of $29 million. This is one guy, one broker, one cock broker. Okay, and there was hundreds, if not thousands, of these brokers throughout the country that did things like this. And then after that, they got into the modification business. You know, they acted like they weren't doing anything and they were these prestigious guys, but, you know, in the background there was investigations happening. You know, once the shit hit the fan in the mortgage and real estate market, that's when the FBI came in and the different regulatory agencies, the DRE and so forth, and they started investigating what happened. And some of these investigations take some time, from a few months, 6 months to a year, for these indictments to come down, arrest, and then sentences. So we're going to see a lot of this in 2010. Here, the former president of Mortgage One Corporation in Hesperia, California, was sentenced Monday to 13 years in federal prison for defrauding the Department of Housing and Urban Development and private lenders. John Varner, 56 years old, fraudulently obtained hundreds of federally insured loans and sold the mortgages to private lenders in a scheme that resulted in tens of millions of dollars in losses to the housing agency. You know, when you do something like that, you got to know that prison is in your future if you get caught. And you can't cry and bitch when you do get caught for knowingly breaking the law, knowing that you're defrauding, you know, the government and people and institutions out of millions of dollars. Even if it's over 500, that's grand theft. So when you do that, I don't have sympathy for thieves. It's basically thievery, you know. And there was a lot of brokers like this that, you know, if they would have did normal loans and they wouldn't have fudged on the apps and had, you know, shady LOs working under them, you know, charging 5 points on a loan, you know, 20-year-old kids making $30,000 a year, you know, didn't even go do nothing, no license, nothing. It happened all the time. You know, and these brokers just turned a blind eye as they drove their 750 BMWs and they had their houses and they, you know, were making $100,000 a month, $150,000 a month. You know who I'm talking to out there, guys? You. Okay? It was breaking the law. All right? So don't act like you're some God-fearing man or whatever, or, you know, oh, I'm holier than thou. No. If this happened in your shop, it was fraud. Okay, and you contributed to that fraud. So we're going to see a lot more of these, and I wouldn't be sleeping so well if I were some of you guys out there. But if it wasn't you, you know, if it was you, I'd go pray, and I don't know what who you pray to, and ask for forgiveness, and try to turn a new leaf and start spreading some good karma out there. Because you know, if you did anything similar to this, you're going to be doing some time. All right, and that's just the way it works. And if you don't get caught, you know,